Are you bringing in way more than you want to into your house? Do you have packages at your doorstep every day from Amazon? Do you feel overwhelmed by having all of the things in your house? Does your clutter overwhelm you? Does your bank account reflect something that it shouldn't and you're scared to look at your bank account because of how much over shopping you've done? If you have a yes to any of these things, this is what I'm going to address in this video, so just keep on watching. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Cassandra, and today we are going to be talking about the no buy challenge. If you've never heard of the no buy challenge, it is basically a challenge that you put on yourself to not buy anything for a certain amount of time. I'm doing a 6-month no buy, but you can do like a 1 month, a 1 week, 1 year if you're really crazy and into it. But for myself, I'm doing a 6-month no buy challenge. So just to give you guys a little bit of background on myself, my name is Cassandra. If you're new, I've made videos on motherhood and lifestyle and minimalism and decluttering and organizing and day in the lives and mommy vlogs and all kinds of things here. I think my first video was actually like a minimalist makeup bag, and it still looks pretty much like that, even though I have a backup of other makeup. We'll get into that. But I am very inspired and excited about the idea of minimalism. Now, you might look at my house or my closet and say, well, she's not a minimalist, she has so much stuff. But minimalism is really different for everyone, and I do consider myself a minimalist, even though I may have a lot of things. But that is what this video is going to be about. It's about resetting my minimalism journey and resetting everything on my shopping habits that have kind of gotten carried away over the last 4 years. So a little bit of background: about 5 years ago, I discovered minimalism and the concept of it, and I was so excited. I thought, this really is what I want. This strikes me at my core as something that I want to have as a value in my life. I want less. I want to not have so much stuff surrounding me, like visual clutter, but also having stuff that I have to take care of and manage and store and box and organize and clean. I just want less of it. Now, 5 years ago, I lived with my husband in a under or just over 1,000 square feet. It was like 1,100 square feet house. It was 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom with not a single closet in it. We got married about a year before we moved into that house, I think. Anyway, we'd lived in small places up until then, and we had started collecting just so much stuff. My husband and I both work, or I worked, I don't really work right now because I have kids, but we worked in the film industry and in the art department, and I was a set decorator for film, TV, photo shoots, ads, commercial, whatever. So my job as a set decorator was to literally buy decorations, furniture, housing stuff, whatever the set was, I would fill it with stuff. So my job was to shop for a living. Now that sounds super exciting, and it definitely is, but it kind of stirred up something in me over the years that I had done it. Up until that, I mean, I worked 10 years as a shopper or a buyer and then a decorator. You just kind of get like wrapped up in it. Like, you think that money is no object. I was spending other people's money, I mean the production's money, so money just didn't matter. Like, I was like, oh, $500 rug, yeah, that's cheap. Like, $300 lamp, yeah, that's like affordable, because it's not my own money. But then I started to buy things for myself and my house and my clothes that I just felt like spending money and shopping was like this weird cycle that I couldn't break. And then I discovered minimalism, and I was like, this is it. I'm not gonna buy anything. I'm gonna purge everything. We have so much crap everywhere. I want like a clean slate. And we did. We purged over about a year and a half, about 70 or more % of our items. Now, I didn't throw away my husband's items. He purged his own, but together we probably got rid of like 70% of our belongings. So sorry, I need to drink water. So after purging everything and going through that process, it felt amazing. I loved decluttering. I loved getting rid of stuff. I loved seeing open, blank spaces. That really felt calming to me and exciting for me. And I loved like finding something else I could declutter. I was almost addicted to decluttering. Then fast forward about a year after we had done the big declutter, I got pregnant, or we got pregnant with our first son, and I started feeling the need to buy stuff for him. Like, oh, we're gonna need this certain bassinet, and oh, we're gonna need these toys and this book and this blanket and this pacifier and this whatever. All the things that I was researching, you know, to have a baby, I felt like I needed all of this stuff. And then the need for stuff for my baby kind of like transferred and trickled into the need for stuff for me and our house and whatever. And fast forward, he's almost 4 now and we have 2 kids. I've been buying so much stuff again. And even though I'm trying to be intentional with my purchases, I do feel like I do impulse purchases. I just kind of like look on Amazon at midnight or whatever, or find like an Instagram ad and I'm like, oh my gosh, I need that. I need this. I need that. And that word need is so dangerous. So that's what brings us to this video. I am going to reset my impulse purchases and reset the need and the want to buy anything new. So let's get into the rules. Okay, I have them on my phone here. There are 2 rules, and the first rule is do not buy anything I already own. So if I already own a toothbrush, don't buy another one. If I already own a pair of sunglasses, don't buy another pair. Don't buy anything you already have because you're like looking to one-up it or buy a better one or buy a cuter one or buy a newer one. Just don't buy it if you already have it. That's number 1. Number 2 is don't buy anything you don't need. Now, like I said earlier, that word need is really tricky and dangerous because you can convince yourself that you need anything, okay? So, oh my gosh, you know, my jeans are looking a little ratty. I need a new pair. Well, then you buy a new pair and then you don't throw out your old pair because they're your favorite pair of jeans. Then you have 2 pairs and then that just like multiplies and you get the idea. So don't buy anything you don't need and don't buy anything you already have. Now that I broke down further into like more detailed rules because I know myself and I could probably convince myself of needing or wanting anything else. So I broke it down into 5 other rules. Number 1, do not buy clothes. I don't need any clothes. For sure, I don't need any clothes. I have plenty of clothes and they are not worn out and I have every season of clothes, so I don't need any clothes. I probably don't need any clothes for well over 6 months, but for the sake of this challenge, 6 months, no clothes. Number 2, do not buy home decor. Now this is tricky for me. Like I said, I was a set decorator, so you know, home decor is like, it's my weak spot. That's what I love to shop for and just peruse, you know, Target and Home Goods and whatever, but no home decor. I don't need any home decor. Our house is fine. We have seasonal decor in the attic or in the upstairs, whatever you call it, and we don't need any home decor, so no home decor. That's gonna be hard for me. Number 3 is do not buy toiletries unless they run out. So I have a bit of a problem with like buying backups of things. Like I'll be like, oh, we're almost out of toothpaste. I'll buy 2 more toothpaste. Oh, we're almost out of face wash. Oh, I want to try this new face wash. I want to try this new shampoo. So we have like plenty of toiletries to last us probably well over 6 months, and this house is 4 bedrooms, or this house has 4 bathrooms. I think there's shampoo and conditioner in every bathroom. We don't need any shampoo and conditioner. We don't need any toiletries unless it runs out. Okay, my eye is twitching. Number 4, do not buy backups of food. This is another thing where you're like, you don't think you spend a lot of money on food, but then your grocery bill is like $600. What did I even buy? It's backups. It's stuff that it's just in case of. So don't buy any food unless it runs out, okay? I have 4 things of peanut butter and lots of pasta and lots of beans. I don't need to buy backups, so no backups of food. And then number 5, do not buy cleaning supplies unless they run out. But honestly, I don't think I'm gonna buy any cleaning supplies like because I've discovered white vinegar and baking soda and you really don't need anything else. So I'm not gonna buy any cleaning supplies. It's another thing I kind of would accumulate or buy more of than I need. We have lots of bathrooms, like I said, and I think we have like all-purpose cleaner in every bathroom, so no cleaning supplies. So the things I am allowed to spend money on are obviously like your mortgage, your rent, your housing, all your bills. Please pay your bills. Don't not pay your bills in this. And anything for your car, like car maintenance, car payments, oil, gas, that kind of stuff. And then groceries, like staples for food, because you need food to live and survive. So basically this is just a way to reset my impulse purchases, reset my feeling of the need to buy something to make me happier, to buy something to fill a void, to buy something to make me feel complete or fixed. Nothing material will do that for you. I promise. I promise. And this might seem like a really drastic thing to do, like not buying any of that stuff, but this might seem like a really drastic thing to do, but you don't have to do all of this. If you want to join me along on this no-buy journey for the next 6 months until Christmas, you can just not buy clothes or not buy makeup or not buy backup food or whatever category you want to pick. For me, I need to reset basically all of those categories, so I'm doing none of them. But if you want to join me, just try one and see what happens. And by telling you guys this, it's kind of a way to hold myself accountable, and I want to do check-ins maybe like every month or every every 3 months, I don't know, and just let you know how this journey is going. I know it's gonna be hard. I know it's gonna be hard for me. I already am like, I feel like anxious about the idea of not being able to buy something or purchase something, but I have a plan to like make a list of things that I think of that I want and are in a pin, you know, pin them in a Pinterest board or whatever, so that I can still like remember all these things, and it'll be interesting to see if I actually still want any of that stuff in 6 months. So I hope you guys got inspired, or maybe just found this interesting if you've never heard of a no buy challenge before. I have done a no buy challenge in the past. I did one like 2 years ago, and I just did it for about 3 months. It was like right before Christmas, and that worked out really well. And then you can kind of look forward to buying something over Christmas. So we'll check back in and see how that all goes. That's it. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye. We're just gonna do it. Woo, woo, woo. Hair looks so frizzy because I just took a shower. Okay. And teeth. Rambling, rambling, rambling.